for calling service. This is Dan. Will help you?
Yes, I was wondering if I could get a price quote for an oil change on my Granturismo.
4.7. Okay. Like I said, oil change only with some visual safety inspections. You're looking less about 600 plus tax.
Say what? One of the first things I like to do when we buy an exotic car like this is call the dealer and get a quote for an oil change. Maserati sure didn't disappoint, as they quoted me $600 for this service. That's silly. I don't care how much champagne the dealer pours on this badge. The truth of the matter is that changing the oil in this car is no different than your typical daily driver. Let me show you. The first thing we have to do is lift the car. There are two jack points on either side of the car behind the front wheels. When lifting the car, I like to use a block of wood between the frame and the jack to ensure I don't damage or scratch anything. Once you have the car lifted, don't forget to slide a jack stand under the car for safety. Next, pop the hood and remove the oil filler cap. Removing this cap will allow your engine to vent pressure and drain the oil more smoothly and quickly. In order to gain access to the oil filter, we will need to remove the engine belly pan, which is held down by 3 10mm bolts and 2 17mm bolts. Now that we have the belly pan removed, we can now start draining the oil. Use a 10mm Allen socket to remove the drain bolt. While the engine oil is draining, now is a good time to clean the drain bolt and engine belly pan. I'll be using a mild degreaser along with water to clean mine. All clean, it's now time to reinstall the drain bolt and torque it to 25 foot-pounds. Don't forget to clean off any residual oil that's left behind. Next, I'll be using these huge channel lock pliers to loosen the oil filter. If you don't want to use pliers, they do make an oil filter wrench specifically made for Maserati oil filters. As you loosen the oil filter, make sure to have a bucket nearby to catch the remaining oil in the oil filter. After removing the oil filter, I use a rag to clean any oil that had spilled on the subframe. Okay, we got the old oil filter removed. We're now ready to install the new one. Now these come pre-oiled from Maserati. Just make sure we got it all around the rubber gasket there. Next, I installed the oil filter and hand tightened it. My owner's manual is telling me my car should take 2.37 gallons of oil, or about 9.5 quarts. I started out filling my car with oil until the dipstick was reading full. After filling the car with oil, I reinstalled the oil cap and started the car and checked for leaks. Everything's looking good. I don't see any leaks. Now we can reinstall the belly pan. After letting the car sit for 5 minutes, I check the oil with the dipstick one last time and add if necessary. After that, I'm done. See, that wasn't so bad. Changing the oil in a Granturismo is pretty easy, and it took me less than an hour to do the work. And that was with me filming for this video, too. If you're somewhat handy with tools, you could save yourself over $450 by doing this service yourself. If you'd like to see more Maserati DIY videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you need help changing the oil in your Granturismo, make sure you leave a question in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. So long.